So, we back with another letter of our ABCs of money. So, y'all tune in while I spit game to my good old Instagram family. So, y'all, what's good? I know you guys probably say, oh, Delilah going to just talk about money because that's M. What you going to talk about mindset? Well, you guys, if you guys come to our game changer, which we will be having another one August the 16th to the 18th on GameChangerATL.com, you should come out there because Mr. Brian and Bean, our multimillionaire mentor, he talks about mindset, message, and money. Okay, but no, we're gonna talk about mentality. Why? Because I think that we should talk about that is because the mindset part, that is like the philosophy of who we are in our minds, of how we think every day. So what we need to do is create the foundation. So like that's pretty much like the common ground is your mindset. That's what you walk on, right? So the mindset is your foundation, but the mentality, you guys, is the approach to your foundation. So you can pretty much watch, me do all these 26 letters of the alphabet, but your mission right now, you guys, is to pretty much take the foundation, which is your mindset, throughout this 26 letters and give you a different mentality. That's just what it was. Thank you for tuning in, you guys. So pretty much, you guys, I don't care if you think that money is abundance. I don't care if you think that ideals are like pitiful, or I don't care if you think that you can become a millionaire, which you guys, we all could become a millionaire. But if you don't take the proper steps necessary to act in that mindset of whatever you've been thinking, then it's not going to happen, you guys. So pretty much every day for the next 26 days that you do listen to us share an alphabet pertaining to money, you got to keep mindset of maintaining that mentality, okay? Long after these 26 letters that I'm giving y'all, okay? So pretty much maintain the behavior, make sure you are like manifesting what you want. And I'm not just saying that like I can manifest money and it's supposed to just come out the sky. What I'm saying is you can manifest an idea and you can put it to work and it can come to life. So I think that our misconception or the myth of money is that we was taught that whatever we think about can come to light. But you guys got to understand that we are the image of God. So whatever we think about, as long as we put into action, it can come about. So that's why I want you guys to understand that whatever you thought about that you said that you can have, you can manifest that thing. You just got to believe in it. So pretty much, you guys, I think as people, as all of us in order, and as an overall, is that some of us have minimalist mindset. So basically that means that we think bare minimum of our life. Maybe because of our upbringing, our downfalls, or whatever it is. I'm not sure. So basically, if you ever want to know bare minimum people that says, if my bills are paid, I'm fine. Or as long as I have an apartment, I'm good. But don't you got like 18 kids? You don't want a house in there so you can build equity? But you good though, right? Or those people that say, as long as I have a car, I'm fine. Or as long as I have a little bit of savings in my account, I'm fine. But see, me as a mentor, I want you guys to understand that that's very small. You don't want to have a mentality that thinks small, especially if we got a big God, or your universe is big. Whatever you think about, you can have it all, y'all. Like, it don't matter. But that's one of our big major mistakes, is thinking that we don't deserve enough, or thinking that we don't deserve to have the world, which we do, you guys. So I tell you guys, that's a big major mistake, is because whatever you do think about, you can bring to light. So I'm going to talk about a little bit about like the money management game. So pretty much, because we already talked about mindset, we talk about, how you need to have the mentality. But the money game part, where we have a major mistake at, is that we don't pay ourselves first. How is it that we have a job? We work so hard at these jobs, but if the government takes 30% from us, why don't we take the time to pay ourselves first, so we will have some money in our pocket, maybe invest it and put it away? But see, we wasn't taught to pay ourselves first. See, we was taught to work and let the IRS take our money, and then we just try to figure it out, or let the banks replace what the IRS took from us. We got to stop doing that. That's actually a monumental mistake that we have. And let me tell you why. Hey, Queen. Hey, Goddess. Is that if the government takes 1/3 of our money first, then that means you work for them first. So basically, if you have a W-2, then you basically know that the IRS take that money off top. Thanks for tuning in, Facebook. Is that if you giving the government most of your money, you pretty much not having enough left over to take care of your bills. So your best bet is to learn how to shift that money back into your pocket. And that's basically just having a home-based business. I'm grateful that I was introduced to that, having a home-based business, because I have friends that have masters and they have not mastered the money game. So I'm grateful for my multimillionaire mentor, Mr. Brian, and being in the Extra Digit Movement family, because they taught me how to save majority of that money and stop listening to those friends that has those masters but don't know how to master their money. So I'm just grateful for that. But let's just get back to how we give away 30% of our money. So you basically telling me that every time I work, the IRS take a chunk of my money. So that means I basically have to borrow from the bottom, and that's the banks. So for the government, from January to April, basically we work for them. And now, let's say you make $50,000 a year. You automatically know $18,000 goes to the IRS. So $32,000 is what you bring home. So basically, that $18,000, you got to try to figure out how to get it back. And that's through those loans. And you know, loans, like we talked about, having interest. That means the interest is the penalty that you pay for the right to own things in advance that you cannot afford. So those banks know you ain't got money. So we got this misconception of thinking that we need the banks for a tax refund, and then we got to use we need the government for the tax refund, then we got to use the banks to borrow the money. So that basically means I got to pay back more than I asked for. Y'all, we got to get out of that mentality. That mentality is messed up, is dead, is wrong. And yes, guys, we got to stop living paycheck to paycheck, baby, because this is not right. If we work hard for that money, we deserve to have that money. So now you telling me I work for the government, or you work for the government from January to April, and then by us borrowing money from the banks, we basically work for the banks from May to August? But did y'all forget that the last 4 months of the year is big major holidays? So you telling me September, which is Labor Day, I got to spend all my money. Then October come around, which that's the biggest holiday, which is Halloween. Then you telling me I got to worry about Thanksgiving, Brown Thursday, Black Friday in November, and then we got a back door on Christmas. Y'all, that's all money gone. So basically the whole 12 months, your money been gone because you didn't take the time to pay yourself first. There's nothing wrong with working a job. Y'all already know me. Y'all met me physically. I would never bash a job. We got to be thankful, not satisfied. But we also got to understand that if we do have a job, and if you just get the home-based business that we're trying to keep you, then guess what? The IRS gives you back that 30% that they've been giving away, that you've been giving away interest-free back into your pocket, because it's your money. So let me just give you this good money management, because I do have to get up out of here, you guys. Let's just say that in order for you to keep majority of your money, try to learn how to pay yourself 30%. That means 30% need to shift back into your pocket. And the only way that we can do that is to have this home-based business, because the government legally, ethically, and morally tell you can have your money back as long as you have a 1099, as long as you an investment. Y'all, I'm telling you, I don't even know why y'all haven't shared this out. Y'all better keep on sharing this out, because I'm giving you free game. It's like the Monopoly money. Y'all need to stop playing. How we grow and playing Monopoly, and you over here talking about things, you still giving people your money away for interest free, and you ain't getting a return of investment. We got to cut that out. But 30%, you need to always pay yourself first. The other 30%, it needs to go to capital. Like, that's why I told you guys I would never bash a job, because we need to learn how to leverage off of these jobs, because they supposed to fund our dreams. And that last 30%, you need to put it somewhere that you can never be able to touch it, because that's your legacy. That's your kids' family future. So you got to make sure to have the discipline enough to make sure you put that 30% away that you don't have to worry about. And that's why I tell you guys, it's important for you to have a well conversation with somebody that I have a ton of respect for, the number one earner. I mean, hell, he makes over $100,000 a month. That's going to put us on game to show us how we can pay ourselves that 30%, how we can actually put the other 30% in working capital, and how we can actually put the other 30% away to some type of investment that we don't ever have to touch. Remember, in these schools, they're only going to teach you how to work a good job, how to go to college, how to join the military, how to work for 40, 50 years to draw Social Security. Look at our elders. It ain't even enough for them. So let's start today by having, the mission today is to have this well conversation with somebody that's going to put us on game and going to get us on the right side of capitalism. There's no point of us trying to change the rules. Let's just abide by it and let's play by it. Listen, I love you guys, and we'll be back for another one. Thanks for jumping in, you guys. Oh, shoot, there go another breaking news. We got Instagram. You know I'll come back for another play like I always do. Thanks for jumping in, y'all. I love you guys. Bye. Bye, Facebook. All right, thanks for jumping on, y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Peace.